How to approach the principles of animation, super duper easy. Name your respective host trinity. Squash and stretch. Emphasizes speed, weight, and mass of the object. So how do we do it? So if you want to squash, you also have to stretch. And vice versa, so if you want to stretch, you have to squash it inwards. Consistency is key. The more you add, it's bouncy and soft, and the less is stiff and hard. Now we can apply these to our character. How can we make this cat even more terrified and scared? We gotta squish and squash him, so he's even more scared, so let's apply it here. Tweak it a little bit, and now we have a terrified cat. Anticipation. What the character does before following through the action. It makes the action more realistic and hints at what will happen next. In this action, bending her knees would be the anticipation before she jumps. So just think about what you do before you do an action. Staging. Navigating the audience through the scene. You can do that by actions and setting and timing, camera angle, and position. So here we are on an actual stage. The main action should be at the center of the screen, or on rule of thirds. So we can keep our focus on the main focus. And wherever they're facing, there should be more empty space. Big actions should be zoomed out so you can see the full thing, and expression should be closer up. If you just drop in characters with no thought, then it becomes too confusing. This character is the main focus, so the other actions shouldn't overlap or upstage. Now let's take a look at another scene. Now what do we take from this scene? Absolutely nothing. There's just too much unneeded visual clutter. What about now? Wow, it's so much cleaner, and we can see she's tired, and stay up late, busy, overloaded, work, late. She could be procrastinating and staying up late to hit deadlines, so that's why she's so tired. Everything in that scene builds on the idea rather than taking away. Here is another scene, and we have absolutely no idea what's going on because that was too fast to process. Adding pauses would give the audience more time to process what's actually happening. So our girl just opened her treasure chest and took out a little scroll thingy that says, "You found treasure." Now you can see why she's so happy. If you add more pauses, it makes it more digestible. Now taking all of this into consideration will help your audience understand what you're trying to convey in your scene. Straight ahead and pose to pose. Pose to pose. Drawing your key poses first, and then adding the in-betweens later. Straight ahead. Basically just drawing every frame as you go, so straight ahead. Pose to pose helps with planning and consistency and gives you the most control. Straight ahead is better for unpredictable animation like fire or water. Follow through and overlapping action. Drag. You could think of drag as the main body quite literally dragging the other parts around. Follow through. How secondary parts move after the body has stopped. Take for example earrings and hair. Takes a bit to settle after the body has already stopped moving. Overlapping. When different parts move at different times. So essentially offset timing with all the different parts. Slow in and slow out. Drawings closer together are slow, and drawings further apart are fast. It's essentially acceleration and deceleration. Arcs. Arcs is movement following a circular path. It keeps the movement consistent and realistic, otherwise it just looks strange. Almost all movement follows an arc. Secondary action. Secondary actions are actions that add on to the main action. So here is our main action, crying. The secondary actions would be rocking and wiping tears. The secondary actions shouldn't take away from the main action. They're there to add more emphasis. Timing. The number of frames between each action. Like earlier, closer frames equal slow and further frames equal fast. These two scenes are pushing the same block, but because of the timing we can make it heavier or lighter. Exaggeration. Exaggeration is leveling up your idea to make a bigger impact on the audience. Why be just mad when you can be super mad? Solid drawing. Adding volume, weight, and depth to make your drawing more realistic. It's also important to account for perspective. Appeal. Your character should be interesting enough to make the audience want to engage. They should be easy to read, have personality, and appeal. Duh. Now, which of these two look more appealing? Probably not this one because it's not very interesting and she just looks like a happy girl. Now this design is more cute and bouncy. It makes her look bubbly and girly. Playing with shapes and exaggeration makes the character more interesting to look at too. The design shouldn't be overcomplicated too to account for animation and the viewer's eyes. Those are the 12 principles of animation that truly, and thank you all.